Hi, this is Shannon from BC Comics. I'm here to do your friendly comic book corner. I'm going to review a couple of Marvel titles that were recommended to me, and I've actually really enjoyed them. First, I'm going to start with Black Widow, everyone's favorite Russian assassin. I decided to read it because I was watching the Marvel movies and I really like what they've done with her. And she was kind of a fringe character forever, so I wanted to see what they were doing with her. So I read her, and it's a very interesting story right now. In true Natasha style, she is being blackmailed to do a job. So this job has sent her back to the orphanage where she learned how to become an assassin. And so there's a lot of flashbacks while she's doing her job. Some of it overlays on top of each other, some of it's a straight up flashback, but all of it makes a very in-depth and layered version of Black Widow. It's a very interesting read. It was very engaging. Highly recommend it. Number 3 is on the shelves right now. The next one I started reading was Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel is probably one of the most powerful heroes in the Marvel Universe right now. She would almost be on par with like Superman in the DC universe. So I was curious to see like what she was all about. So she has taken a job at an outpost in space, and they come upon a abandoned ship, and it's an alien ship, so they wanted to go check it out and see what it's like. She takes her team, goes up, checks it out. Turns out that it is from a race that wants to kill all Kree. The problem with this is that Captain Marvel is half Kree. So chaos ensues. An attack happens on the space station, and stories about how she's handling that. There's some diplomatic tensions. There's some explosions. There's some comic relief. It's an all-around good story, very engaging. This is number 1. BC Comics has 1 through 4 in stock right now. 4 is the most current. 5 will be coming out shortly, so keep an eye out for it. Finally, we have the Inhumans. Now, I was very curious about the Inhumans because with the onset of the Marvel Cinematic Universe taking off the way it has been, there's a lot of talk about licensing issues and whatnot, and the Inhumans is their answer to not having licensing to the X-Men currently. So I was really curious to see what the Inhumans were all about. Inhumans are superpowered individuals, but instead of their superpowers coming from a mutant gene or the X gene, they are actually an alien race. So at this point, the world has had unleashed upon it what they refer to as the Terrigenesis cloud. It's a gaseous cloud that is traveling all over the Earth, and it's causing any latent genes in humans to come out, proving that they're actually inhuman, that they have the inhuman strain. The problem is it's killing mutants, and it's causing problems for actual humans. So the Inhumans have decided to go on a diplomatic mission to provide help, relief, and assistance to all of the affected areas. As you can imagine, with the entire globe involved, there's a lot of political diplomacy, there's a lot of tension with dictatorial countries and things of that nature. So there's a lot of moral decisions having to be made at the same time as keeping in mind political peace and things of that nature. So it's a very involved storyline, and it's actually very interesting and is very good at keeping me engaged. They're on issue 7 right now, which we do have in stock. We actually have 1 through 7, so you can get caught up if you need to. So you can pick up 7 now. Look out for issue 8. And that is all I have for you today in Shannon's Comic Corner. Thanks for joining.